Okay, so from here, what I'd love to do is I'd like to break down fierce face. So a couple things to think about when coming into fierce face. If you're dealing with any neck and shoulder stuff, chin stuff, this is not the pose for you. And so the modification is what we did in class today, which is the variation of, essentially it's called swan. So I'll walk us through swan, I'll walk us through fierce face and show you a couple different ways with and without the block, okay? So swan pose is kind of like peacock. It's the next iteration of these like arm balances. Is you take your arms out in front of you, fingertips pretty close in towards each other, thumbs are a couple inches away from each other, fingers facing forward. And then you're gonna lift your hips up, bend your elbows, and bring your elbows, essentially you're gonna bring your elbows towards your rib cage to rest your ribs on top of your triceps. And then you're gonna drag yourself forward, draw yourself forward, really clawing the mat with your finger pads. Knees are wide, and then you'll explore lifting the knees and the feet up off the ground. And sometimes it's easier to lift just the feet or just the knees. See how it goes in your own body. Just stay curious. I find with these kinds of arm balances, they're actually stay curious with everything. Yeah. Okay, so arms out in front. I'm just going to show it to you. Lifting up, bending the elbows. Then I'm going to draw myself forward. Knees come in, feet lift. Knees come down, butt comes down, knees draw in towards the chest, okay? And so with that, my chin never comes down the ground. My neck, no weight goes into my neck, so that's a great modification if you're dealing with shoulder and neck stuff. If you're dealing with wrist stuff, this is not for you. You can explore just taking the shape here, like this, right? Or just hug the belly button in and up, right? Just do the shape without it, or just come in and don't lean into it. All right, lots of options for wrists and shoulders. Okay, so fierce face, traditionally, your sternum, your breastbone's on the ground, your chin's on the earth, and then your legs go out behind you, toes are curled under. It's just easier. I'm gonna talk myself through it and then show you. And then with legs out behind you, you're gonna reach one leg up towards the sky, bend the knee, foot comes towards the head, and then you're gonna kick the other leg up and try to bring the other leg to join it. The kicking part's a bit precarious, so I actually don't teach this pose too often. Just because, yeah, it's a bit precarious, but it's fun, and it's fun to explore every so often. So that's what we're doing here. Okay, really clawing the mat with the finger pads, and there's quite a bit of weight. I'm pressing my chin down into the ground to make sure that I'm activating my neck versus collapsing down into it. So pressing the chin down, right, to come into it. So I'll just show it to you, and then I'll show it to you with a block. Sometimes the block makes it a bit easier. So let me do that again.